Hello, I wasn't really sure which channel to put this video on. I just felt like I had to talk about this because somebody else may be going through this. So I'm not sure which channel it's going to go on yet, but I will just tell you what happened. Basically, I had this very strange dream. So the dream, I think it was a lot more than a dream. As you know, if you come on here all the time, this is if it's on the Spooked Out channel. I have a very spooky life. I see so many spirits. I'm a psychic medium, empath. I'm so many different things, and I have all the clairs, and I see all these angels and these alien beings, everything, and there's a lot of them stand around me and guard me, because I think wherever I'm from, I feel like an amoeba here, but for some reason they think I'm very important and should sit in a big throne chair. So I don't know what the heck that's all about, because I feel like crap. So I certainly don't feel like anyone important, but for some reason they think it. I wish they acted like a bit more, but you know. And I had to talk about it. I am a little bit down today, as you're probably picking up if you're a regular. Just a bit frustrated, really. This happens from time to time. And I'm annoyed at my guides again. Guides? I don't know. Anyway, so this dream. It was too real. And I've had it before. Now, you can have all sorts of dreams where you have the same dream going over and over, or you can have what they call a reoccurring theme dream. Now, mine was a bit, I'm pretty sure I've had it before like that, but I can only remember a little bit of it. But this time I remembered the lot. And I went to a shop, and it was full of really nice things, bit like shops I used to go to when my son was small, to get, like clothes or lovely little toys, one of those nicky-nacky shops with clothes in that are, little fancy clothes that you could go in. I used to love going in shops like that. So it was things for children. So there's a symbol already. So this could be to do with the inner child. I don't know. And I was with my ex-husband. That was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, there we go. And he was his usual self. I won't go into that. And we'd gone in there, and it was like a corridor sort of bit. And we'd gone in there looking at stuff, and we were about to leave, and there was a man who was in the shop. And he was going, and the shop was going to shut, but I think I was trying to buy something, and there was a woman there. And as I was buying it, they said, "Oh, you've forgotten something. You stole something from here. We want you to admit it. We want you to confess." I've never been in the place before. This is my dream. I've never been here before. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And it went on and on to the point that the man went out, and they wouldn't let me leave. I couldn't actually leave the place. And my ex-husband, he didn't stand up for me, nothing. That was bloody typical of him, but there you go. Didn't do anything. And no one let me out. I couldn't find a way out. And I kept walking back down, and all of a sudden a bit widened, and there was this place out down. All of a sudden it sort of left, on the left, the place opened up, and it was like a, I don't know, where you could have a drink, whatever, but it looked as if it was like a marquee type thing. And some of the family of the people who owned the shop came in, and these were spirits. I know there were spirits. and they were sort of trying to talk to me and I couldn't get out. No, you've got to confess that you've stolen something. I said, look, I will pay you money for whatever it is you think you've stolen. Money was not a problem. I have been in a situation where in the past, I was actually in the Masai Mara, and you know, you have your old Bartley card, whatever, and we had done our trip. We were staying at Governor's Camp, which is a really exclusive place. This was about 2007, back in the day, and we were staying there, and I had my 7-year-old child with me, and my you know, my ex-husband was there. We were still married, and they wouldn't let us leave to go on the plane to get out because they hadn't received the money from the people who were the oh, you know, like, it's like pathfinders, that kind of thing, trail finders. I can't even remember the name of the company now. It was one of them. And they hadn't sent the guy who was organising our trip in each leg of it, because we were going to different places in Africa, in Kenya. And they hadn't sent them the park funds. So they wouldn't let us leave. I said, look, we'll just pay it. And I had to... my ex-husband was, you know, oh, it'll get on. And he was chatting away with the woman at reception. Meanwhile, there's a plane on the tarmac waiting for us. And it was all left to me. And I had to get on the phone because they wouldn't take the Bartley card. They wouldn't, and it was that same situation. They wouldn't take the money for it. And I had to go into the back office of this place, the Governor's Camp, and I had to speak to the guy, and they said, no, we're sending, let me speak to him. I said, look, this guy, and there was a big tall guy standing over me, quite menacingly, one of the park rangers, and I'm this small little blonde woman, and I ended up, and I don't shout at people when I'm out. I don't like to cause a scene. That was my ex-husband's thing. So I actually just lost my temper. And I said, look, this guy's standing over me. It's very menacing. You need to do it now. So he spoke to them and it was wired straight away. And we had to run for this plane. And it was that situation. It wouldn't take Barclay Cup. No. It had to come in a certain form of currency, whatever. And this was the same thing in this dream. And it's really affected me today. And I feel quite distracted and a bit emotional about it. And I'm pretty sure somebody out there needs to hear this. So this is why because I'll explain why. So all these people, and they were family of these people who ran this shop that suddenly started to get bigger and go off like a maze. I couldn't get out. And I was hanging around waiting, and I was getting more and more down. And my ex-husband started doing things in the shop, whatever. And then there was another place to eat. And I sat down and I thought, I'll just sit and write, or I'll do something. And I'll have to wait for something happening. Because they're not listening to me. They're not listening to me. They just won't hear me. So I'm sitting there writing or doing, I can't even remember what I was doing. And then that's just somebody upstairs. And I sat down, and then there were like 3 people sat across from me, and they all had trays as if it was suddenly a cafeteria. And they started trying to talk to me. No, you can't leave because of blah, blah, blah. And I can't even remember what they were saying. One of them touched my back, and I could feel it. And I knew by then they were spirits, and they were in my dream, whatever it was, or I was astral planing somewhere. And then the next minute, and I kept saying, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. And the next thing, I saw this woman, and she had long dark hair, and it was me 1 minute, and the next minute it was just her. And all of a sudden she was on a beach, and there was somebody there who she'd identified as a stalker, and this had all started at this beach. And she had a long black ponytail, and she was on this beach, and she felt freedom. And then the next minute she was sitting at a table And I was her, she was me, you know, that kind of weirdness. And there was a blonde woman who was in as if it was a court setting. She'd got out, and she was, you know, these people were in court, and this woman was talking to her and saying, is this correct, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, it started to fade, and I thought, she's dreaming. This isn't real for her. She's imagining and she's fantasizing, and she's trapped somewhere. And I feel really, really emotional, like I've connected with somebody somewhere who feels this. And I'm really sorry. I don't know how I don't know what this is, but I know it was very real, and there were spirits, and they wouldn't let her go. And I woke up, and I felt ill ever since. I felt really rough. I've been really angry at my guides, whatever they call themselves, angels, whatever, and they're ascended masters, they're alien beings, they're everything here. And I don't know what it is, and I felt very angry at them. I think it's resonated with the fact that I felt trapped. There was a lot of things trying to form in here, and a lot of people here. I felt very trapped with various things, and sometimes seeing all these beings, and yeah, they're on me, it's hard, especially when I fit at night, and you know, I fit in some places that's just too humiliating for me, and I'm just so angry. And this is my let out, so I'm sorry. But, you know, I fell over last night a lot, and even in the bathroom, yeah, wherever I fit, and I can't move for ages, and I actually physically shake. It basically looks like an epileptic attack, but I have so many of them, and it gets to me. I you know, breathe through it, you know, as you do. But it makes me very angry as well. I'm very annoyed that spirit think I'm just here to do whatever they want, and for them to come in with all of this stuff and things through the night, everything. And that I'm supposed to just get on with it. I've asked for some simple things, and it feels like everybody around me who has attacked me, who's maligned my character, who's told lies about me, has got away with it. This is not just due to my strange family. It's just to do with a lot of things from the past, from the future. And I see my ex-husband go from strength to strength. I see all sorts of things. And it was, you know, the freedom was supposed to be about me, but I've had to crawl. And I know a lot of women have to crawl after a divorce. I know a lot of men do in a lot of cases as well. So I'm not saying, but I'm really angry. I feel let down. I feel betrayed by the divine, big time, big time. And I want to use the word betrayed. I feel very betrayed. So I don't know if that person, I know somebody else is feeling that. I look at the state of the world, and I see all of the predictions I get, and they get me down. And I'm pleased to say nobody did get assassinated at 2 o'clock Pacific time yesterday. But, you know, these things can be delayed. And I'm really hoping it just goes away. But it was on somebody's mind to assassinate. And I was picking that up because they came in close to me like that. I don't know what to say other than this is hard work. So if you're doing light work and what have you, it's not easy. And it's very unfair. So I've ended up shouting like a mad woman at these people because I can physically see them. And they sit and they keep showing me this big chair, throne like chair. You're important, you're this, your commitment. They show me a ring to show that I'm committed. It's almost like non-status and committed to God, whatever. But where's God's commitment to me and the people of this planet? Suffering. being killed for no reason other than anger and frustration at past events and new events, and wanting, you know, all these angry men that are allowed to run this world. It's absolutely despicable. It's just, a divine masculine needs changing. I'm sorry, but it does. I am so, and these sheep women that follow these men, I don't understand. And I just felt like I needed to come on here and have a go, quite frankly. What is the divine doing up there? Does it just really sit there and watch us suffer? As far as I can see, there's no purpose or meaning to this world other than coming to suffer. And I've been told many times, this is my last life here. I'm done. I've been told that quite a few times. And thank God. Because all it is about is pain and suffering, lack, loss. And with a few favourites. The universe seems to have favourites as far as I can see. And they're usually male. But I don't know. But I just want whoever that is suffering like that, because it wasn't me. It was somebody. I was connecting with somebody. Somebody's been really kept down by their family and they're trapped. And they're actually imprisoned. And I really, really hope that this message gets to you, because I understand. And I will send prayers out to you. I feel very overwhelmed for you, whoever you are. I think the universe needs to wake up and see what's going on this planet. It's very cruel. And I see all these people in the spirit realms. And I think, well, what are you doing? You're just standing watching. Can't you do anything? Is it all down to us? Is it? We have control of our lives to a certain extent, but a lot of it's taken out of our hands, and there's so many unexpected things. It just feels like a nasty little video game you come down to do. And if you're lucky, you win the level and move on to the next. And from what I can gather, I've been down here many, many times, and I still don't like it. I still haven't had a life with peace. And there's so much unfairness. I don't know how to change it. As the as Dolores Cannon said, if you're a light worker, do your job and get out when you can. It's the way it's, as in when your time's up, make sure you do the job, or otherwise you'll have to come back and do it. So I'm not sure what the future of this place is. Maybe you should have a little read and see what this is all about. See if we can get any information. These people have got nothing better to do than just stand around. Spirits. And I'm sorry if you're one of those people who thinks, oh, this is not right, and you're toxic positivity. This is my experience. Please do not try to tell me that I should be happy, or I should be this, I should be that. You come here and do this and see them the way I do, and, fall on the floor at the same time and have to struggle to fight to get your freedom from somebody who tried to keep you trapped for a very long time, who still has their claws in, okay? Because the universe allowed them to. So and I know there are so many other people going through this, and I'm with you. You don't stand alone. Okay. Yeah, potions and spells. Pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. Could be spell work going on here. Feels like a spell. Coming of winter, 11, awakening. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. There's a freeze on something. A coldness. This could be Do you know, I've heard other tarot readers going about freezer spell. Something about emotions, blocking emotions, blocked emotions. Healer. Wounded healer. Healing a frozen heart. Silence. There is a sweet embrace, and the nothingness, stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. Now, when I was in my house, and hopefully next year, I still can't tell you, but I used to sit on the stairs and think just like that. I used to do all my best thinking on the stairs. I've even sat on the stairs out there. I recommend it. It's well known, actually. For some reason, you can sort out all your problems. I used to talk to people on the phone, on the stairs, but I always used to sit there and think. So there may be a cause to do some thinking, deep diving into what it is that keeps you stuck, keeps you angry. A rebirth. There's definitely a rebirth going on. And we'll get one more of these. Yeah, greet the darkness. Oh, connect. Greet the darkness. There is a shadow. Somebody sent that to me because yesterday when I got those predictions, they were pretty tough. Somebody didn't like what I was saying. And I got this face coming at me here, going, rah. So I don't know. I connected with this person, and it was something, an unaliving, wanting to, you know, pick off someone, basically. Check the video out. It's on my world predictions one. Oh, great. Don't stop there. Haunted. Feeling haunted by something. Trapped by something haunting. I mean, look at this woman with the long dark hair. Who are you? Sandra. I got the name Sandra. Who is this person that's going through this? Who are these people going through this? It's interesting, people. Never mind. Economic situation. We've got third harvest. Who is this person? Let's have a go with the tarot. Is it somebody who's watching this video? I get the name Sandra. Sandra Biggins. Fiona. Tamala. Okay, what we got? Yeah, the end of something. End of the... Feels like the end of the world. Something ended. Moving away from something. Oppression. King of Wands. The King of Wands keeps her trapped. Who is the King of Wands? Somebody who feels rejected. Is this somebody communicating to me? Nine of Wands. Pain and suffering. King of Wands is usually somebody very popular in a position of great authority. I mean, that's Emperor as well, but for some reason, somebody who is in a great authority, but for me, because I read the cards intuitively, and what I'm channeling, great authority, looks like they're always right and they're happy, but they've got a dark side to them. But this is a family. This is a family. There is great growth. It's like, it's all about freedom. I had something I was shown by somebody in the night on the spirits. I was shown an octopus. That's a reference to something in my life. Somebody saying they could always keep control because of an octopus. I'm not going to go into it. Makes me feel ill now, quite frankly. And they showed me that, and then they showed, and I knew instantly what they were referring to. Then they showed me the Statue of Liberty, or the head of the Statue of Liberty. So there is freedom coming for someone. There is a door, a prison door. I'm seeing a prison door being unlocked and let out. Is somebody in prison feeling like this? I don't know. I hope you can get help, whoever you are. Somebody with long dark hair who is hidden away. Dorothy out of Kansas. You may feel like, you may be a light worker feeling like this, or you, no, I get this as a real person. It started on a holiday, the beach, and this person uses a family to keep this woman trapped. Kofu. I don't know if you're from Tangier. This is bizarre. It's really weird. It's like I'm sitting here and people outside and talking, and it's almost like you can't communicate. I don't think you can speak. Andreas. I'm just saying the names I'm getting. How can this person get help though as well? High Priestess. Some secret knowledge. You have secret knowledge. There's a lot of conflict about this secret knowledge. Deceit. There's a lot of deceit around you. And the pretense, I'm told, of the Ten of Cups. Pretending that you have everything you want, but you're trapped. You can't get out. And sometimes you're physically imprisoned. I think you feel imprisoned in your own body as well. You can't speak. Right. Oh my God. I do not want to say that. So I was like, I don't know if you're... This was taken out. Oh. A new journey. This could be... Is this ritual? Is this... ritual? Wanted to confess being demonic. Held against her will. Oh my goodness. Okay, what can we do to help? What? Hear a story. Trap. This is terrifying. Look, we've got the assassin. I don't know if the person who wants to do this is connected to what I picked up the other day and they're doing this to someone, or they have trapped someone, they've taken someone. Please check out that reading. There's something very strange going on here. Grief. Pet cemetery. Grief. This person's twisted with grief, not the woman with the long dark hair, but there's grief with Alabama. There's somebody who wears a mask and presents themselves to the world as somebody they aren't, and they're allowed to get away with this, and they keep this person trapped, and they've stopped them speaking. I feel sick. It's that bad. Wonder of the world. Right, well, this is New York. This is a connection. I don't know what this is. Movie. Somebody in someone's grasp. I don't know what this is, but it's horrible. How do they get help? How can we help them? What can we do? I'll go with these actually, my God. What can we do? I mean, this is how strong it gets for me. Something about backlash. It's connected to this person who's wanting to do something to a political figure. Now, I do get Trump, and it keeps coming up. It won't go away. And the last time I said it, that actually stopped another person with weapons and stuff at a rally. There's some woman who is connected to this spirit realms. Just tell me we'll go looking for it. Oh, Sonia, you can help her, please. It's astral. I don't know if I met this person on the astral. What is going on? I've got MI6, which means secret spy. Astral spy. Message from Archangel Gabriel. Parliament. I'm not sure what this is on. I'm not sure. CIA. This is all secret stuff. What is all this? Somebody's secret is out there. Can you tell me a bit more? I get one or more. Now that is the book. Has somebody written a book? Has somebody written a book about all of this? Or it's in a book somewhere and it's been blocked. Somebody can't speak. There's some sort of assassin. Something about Janice, which is the... they do something with Area 51. We've got this Janice. We've got the CIA here. We've got Parliament. Parliament. A message from Archangel Gabriel. MI6, which are the spies of James Bond. There's something very secret going on here. Secret alliance. Something about the astral. It could be spies from the astral. You don't know. There's a backlash. There's something about a book and a backlash. There's a backlash. And I know there has to be a book written. I know I've got to write a book at some point. I've been told not at the moment. I do write. I'm an author, if you're new here. And there's some backlash. And I know when I go on the astral, there are people trying to do things. Spell work and all sorts of stuff. But I really picked that this is someone suffering this. So I'm going to go with my gut on this. I keep getting things about the clock striking 12. And it's like Big Ben and it goes... Doom. So I don't know. There's something about 12 o'clock. But I don't know if that's today or when that is. It's like high noon, isn't it? So whether somebody's been found out what this is, they're a spy, they've been trapped. This is a family keeping them stuck. We've got somebody who is being perceived as demonic and not able to go anywhere, and they're doing all sorts of things. And we've got an assassin trying to do something. It's all connected somehow. This is the information I'm getting. Basement. Somebody kept in the basement. I don't know if they were lured into a shop. It could be a basement in a shop. It could be anything. Can you give me any more information, please? I want to take these. Some backlash for something. I've got dark coven, and then I've got Jesus. So I'm not sure where they fit in. It could be a religious group. I don't know. Drawn. Now I did get on my world predictions thing, I got somebody who was being followed around by a drone in Beirut. They were a woman with long dark hair, and they were being targeted by a new drone. We've got a few things going on here. Dark coven. Somebody could be being targeted on the astral like that, working with Ascended Master Jesus. We've got a few things going on here. AI. It's definitely something to do with drones, something secret, somebody being trapped, stopped, shut away, silenced. We had that card, didn't we? Silence. A healer. Coming of winter. This person has secret knowledge, has relevant knowledge. Big protection from the spirit realm. I keep getting this missile alert. That can be incoming messages, but it was interesting. I got missile alert, and I've seen there were 150 missiles sent to Israel. Was it last night? Something like that. So it's on the cards again. Rules. Political rules. Or political. Something political. Seat of power. And Orion protection. So there's something going on here. Something planned, lies. Lots of lies coming through. Are these all relevant? Yeah. An unfair ruling. Backlash is something, an unfair ruling, and it's caused all of this to happen and escalate. But somebody is being... There are a few people being trapped here, but there's definitely a woman with long dark hair. Hurt. Bleeding. Can you please go and help? Thank you. Get them out, please. If they're on the astral or here, please, I'd be very grateful if you did that. Stigmata. This is for a religious cause, this religious belief, religious... This could be cult. This could be cult. Winter. Something in the snow. Something coming in winter. Something... Oh, I don't know. Winter. There's the word fortitude. Something about winter. A freeze. Fear assistance. Now I don't know where you're going with this now. An alliance. All right, I'm going to go with these ones. Can you give me any more, please? Planning. Something planned for winter. Freezing something. Freezing money, freezing something for winter. Disaster as winter approaches. Ground yourself, prepare. I want to know more about this woman, please. Just heard I can't give you any more. Thanks, freedom. Unlocking the door. There's something about freeing ourselves. I keep getting that. I have a dream, 1963. It's really important. Okay, we're not going to get any more. What are the spies' involvement? What about this unaliving thing that I got predicted yesterday? Higher consciousness. Boundaries upside down. That's the Great Wall of China. I don't know. Dissident, Chinese dissident, I don't know. Trust. Pacific Ocean. It's something happening on the Pacific, because I got specifically 2 o'clock PST time, and this is the Pacific Ocean. Something on the Pacific Ocean. So it may not have happened. It may be, I don't think we've got off the timing for it. Some sort of happiness. Happiness thwarted. Happiness and expansion. What's that all about? Relief from an issue. I don't know. Expansion, something to do with Jupiter. 11, awakening. Joining with the cosmos. Getting information from the cosmos, downloads, creativity, coming back in, restarted, reignition, takeoff. Greet the darkness. There may be something creative that you have to do. Creative license with something, a lot of lies. Not telling the truth about something very, very important. Hiding something. I see somebody with a, from a distance, a scope, a target. And I've just seen it come through the window here, the bullet. So I don't know what is going on, but it's something through a window, somebody targeted through a window. This won't go away. This is bizarre. Really bizarre. But somebody's been stopped from speaking about this. There's some sort of secret involvement. We've got CIA, we've got MI6. There's some sort of assassination attempt. I wonder if there's a few. I wonder if there's a few going on here. I know that sounds wild, but look at the state of the world. Something to do with Trump as well. That won't go away. So, you know, let's hope his bodyguards are doing their job, yeah, and looking after him. It's despicable, you know. People should be allowed, whatever you think of anyone, people should be allowed to speak their views, and you know, freedom of speech, freedom fighters, free reign. There's a shootout coming somewhere as well. Anglia. 4 people killed. Anglia? Is that the UK? No. US. Bobitsa? I don't know what that is. Bobitsa? I get confirmation from people. I'm not sure if this video is going to be on Pure Angelic or it's going to be on the main one. It's world stuff, so it's probably going to be on the main one. But I got a lot of people confirming all the names I come out with, everything. I'm really shocked. I don't know, but this is not over. Replanning. Demon law, I don't know. There's something about There's definitely a Lyran protection here. There's definitely something from somebody being, clarity's going to come in. It could be cult here. And a spiritual court. Somebody's been put into a spiritual court. Brought up for something they're doing. It's a coven. Action's been taken against this coven. They're trying to alter the course of politics and the political outcome in the US and around the world. Now, I know I talk about this interference from outside, but this is within the world. Something to do with Janice. Something to do with secret people knowing this, being aware of this, trying to remove certain people from power. There's something about Haiti. Advanced knowledge. There's a tap here. There's going to be some shifts. It's going to be, I got another celebrity death yesterday, but there's going to be somebody in power, not from their shelf. I keep seeing somebody in orange, Guantanamo Bay as well. Something going on there. I have to see partridge. I just see it as it is, so I get it. Look, but you don't touch. Poison. I'm seeing like the chemical spill, poisonous. Chemical spill. Biloxi. What else? Just said we'll find her. Don't worry. So you can only leave that in the hands of the angels. But if you're suffering anything like that, oppression, whatever, please try to get help. Okay? Please tell someone. Please get professional advice. Go to the police, whatever you need to do, mental health doctors. And please, you know, seek professional advice before you take any from here, because I'm not a professional in those things, okay? And take care of yourselves out there, but I expect a massive shift in the coming days in this world. A lot of shock surprises. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that's been of interest. God, I had to get my outburst out before, because there's something about that. I don't know if I'm feeling what the collective's feeling as well. I've just seen, I don't know if you saw that, but my guide's eyes went, shoving that chair in my, just right there now. I just see it flashing around like that. You want me to lead something over in the astral realms. God help them, that's all I can say. And do I want to do it? No. Is the suffering worth it? No. That's right. Because I felt very small and very, very crushed. Like so many of us. I think we all feel like that. Never mind. I have a feeling I'm going to probably have to do another video on this. So it's going to be small information, but watch the news, and there's definitely something with Trump. I don't like the man, I'm sorry, but I don't. But I, you know, pray for his safety. Pray for everybody's safety, because there's some big shifts, there's some weirdness going on here. And I hope everybody stays safe. And just by talking about these things, we can stop them from happening. We can get up make somebody alert, more, you know, watchful, and we can get off these timelines. But this person, whoever they are, won't give up. And it's for a few things. It's not just for him. Okay, so it'll be thwarted. But somebody is trying and trying all the time and they won't give up. And there are somebody else. There are 3 other people apparently who are on course for this. And there's some involvement, secret involvement somewhere. But this woman, I'm very concerned about this woman. She's not now. There's a purple light over there, orb. There's so many people standing. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Please watch the Pure Angelic Tarot channel, the Spooked Out channel about my spooky life. You can become a Patreon member. You can be a member of this channel as well to see the videos without adverts and to see some exclusive ones if you join the Orion. So yeah, and you can read my spicy romance that I've written on Inca. A lot of it's for free on there as well. Give me a follow. And I do stuff on, I did a reading for TikTok as well last night, so there's a separate reading on there, and I'll be doing them for Instagram as well. And I'll do another one for Patreon at some point. You can also read some of my novels on the Patreon one, the ones where I talk about all the things my guides told me about my life, and I put it into a fiction story. So you can check them out on there as well. All 3 books are on there, 4 books actually. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Stay safe, we can do this. Take care, bye.